you guys. Thank you for joining me for today's video. In today's video, we will be cash stuffing for the first week of July. Oh my god, it's already July. It's already half the year has gone by, so that's totally crazy for me. And I was making the budget today and I was thinking about it, and it sounded and felt so weird that I have to budget already for July. But a little bit about that later on. For right now, we will be cash stuffing for the first week of July today, and I know that I did miss out last week's video, which was for June week 4, but that was because my father-in-law was in town and I just didn't want it to miss out of the time that we could spend together. So that's the reason why we didn't have any videos last week. But we're back on track for the first week of July, so let's start cash stuffing. And first things first, I know that I was left with €5 in here and €20 in Archie, so that's gonna go to our usual 2 envelopes, which is €5 for household and 20 for Archie. So for household we'll have here, so that's beautiful. That was left over from the previous week and I'm so happy about that. And now let's just clean out the receipts. Of course, as usual, I did spend everything from the medical care envelope, which is so sad in the same time, so a lot of receipts there. And before we do that, let's also clean out my wallet from all the receipts here. So all the receipts are cleaned out from here, and also let's clean out my coin wallet and check out if we have something for our savings challenges. So we have a lot of coins, and we have one €1 coin, which will be going into our, I believe, Christmas envelope. And if you're new here, I do empty out my wallet 1 time per week, take out all of the coins that I have left over from the previous week, and if I have some €1 or €2 coins, I just join them to add them to the savings challenges that I have going on, which is for €2 and €1 coins. And everything, of course, goes into this bowl, which is a novelty from Japan. And when the bowl is full, I just go to our state bank and deposit the money free of charge. And that usually goes into except the ones that are going into savings challenges and has a specific goal. All of the other coins are going to the saving that at that time when this will be full will be the most important for me. And right now, this time I'm not gonna count the cash because I didn't want it to go to the ATM and take it out. So I tried to do some cash condensing mixed up with the money that my husband gave me in cash. So if I counted correctly, we will be left over with €40 at the end of the video, because I will be just adding one €50 bill to an envelope and taking out the smaller bills from there, just to in a way condense that also with adding this week's pay. Okay, so we're done with cleaning out the wallets, the envelopes, so now we can start cash stuffing for the month of July, the first week. As I said before, it's totally crazy that it's already July, and I was looking at my budget and thinking about what kind of categories I would love to have more money this week or this month. And one thing I managed to notice is that we have our last payment for our dishwasher. So it means that extra €110 will be left over in the next month, which means that we will have the possibility to add it to our utility savings or emergency fund. I haven't decided yet, but the idea is that we will have this money left over and we will be done with our actually the only consumer debt that we have, because I don't count my phone and my earphones as a consumer debt because it's only 30 euros per month and it goes together with our phone bill, so I don't feel it as a consumer debt. Side note, all of my consumer debts that I do have, so including phone, earphones, and our dishwasher, is interest-free. And that's the only reason why I have them, because usually we save up for things that we want to buy, but this time it just didn't seem right, because we are not paying any interest. We're just paying them as a monthly payment. So after July we're free from that, and maybe if I feel like it, I will be just trying to pay back my phone faster, but in the same time I don't think that's necessary for me, so that's that. So let's start with groceries. Groceries this week will be getting a 65 as per usual. We have some stuff left over at the pantry and in the freezer, but I do think that we will have to buy some things, some yogurts and things like that. So the whole amount, not just the biggest amount, which is 65 usually per week, is going to groceries. Next up is household. Household this week is getting a 10. And I do that we need to buy some water softener and I believe some cloth softener. So I know that we will be using this one, and I also know that we have extra household savings in the other envelope. So next up is Archie. Archie is getting his usual 10, and although he's going on a holiday with his grandma for the first 2 weeks of July, I will be cash stuffing, and if need, I will just be giving her back the money that she will be using for any specific things that she will need it for. Next up is medical care, and this is the only one that we will be stuffing for the whole month, because I do like this feeling that I have this money set aside already, and if something happens, I have it. Next up is date night, and since I mentioned that my toddler is going away for a specific time, I will be adding also to date night, and to date night we're adding 15 euros. So now we have 30, and this is for the first week, but if we're going on a date also on the next second week, so then we will have to replenish that one. Next up is eating out. Eating out as usual in the first week gets 25. So if we're interested on not making food but going out, this will be used for that. Next up is fun envelope. Fun is getting a 15. So now we have a 30, and usually this is used for some fun activities for the whole family. And who knows, maybe we will be using it for the time when we're without the toddler. Maybe we will just save it up for when he comes home and we can get some ice cream and go have some fun, so he can in a way get back on track with being home. Last one from the usual envelopes is miscellaneous. This is getting 10 as per usual, and I will be leaving 2 5s because although I don't want to spend miscellaneous envelope, usually there's something that I want to spend it on, and I'm starting to feel the feeling that if I'm adding this money to this envelope, I am free to spend it, so I don't have to feel bad about it. And I've decided that it's okay if I'm spending it, as long as I'm also sending some money to my savings. This is okay to be spent. So before we go into our sinking funds, I will be also adding money to my own envelope, and this week I will also be getting a 10, and we're done with that. I hope that I left enough 5s for sinking funds. I believe that it should be, because I did change it up miscellaneous for 2 bills instead of 1. But okay, this envelope is not getting stuffed. This ain't getting stuffed, because these 2 are getting stuffed only if there's something left over from these ones. Next up is household. Household this week for this envelope isn't getting stuffed because we added some from there and also in the usual envelope. Next up is car. Car is getting its usual 20, and we did spend a little bit out of here, but it's fine. Actually, I need to check how much money do we have in here right now. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470. So 50 euros were used for evacuating my husband's new car. He got a car that he got it basically for free, but it needs a lot of repairs, so he had to evacuate it from the place that it's been sitting and getting it to the place where he can start repairing it. My car thankfully is doing great. It has some issues, but it's not something that is a problem, so I'm just enjoying the fact that I can go to work with a car and save some time. Okay, next up is celebrations. We're not adding anything to celebrations. Neither we are adding something to gifts because it's quite full. Coffee is getting a 5. So now it has a 30. Bulk shopping won't be getting anything because we are not buying this week something that we need to buy in bulk. Security isn't getting anything because we have allotted here and we still have half a year to save it up. Insurance is getting a 5, which means now it has 30. Beauty is the envelope that we are changing up. So I have 90 euros in here. I have an appointment in 2 days, so this will be spent. But I'm just adding a 10, so exchanging it for 2 20s. And now we have 100 in beauty envelope. And last one is clothing, which is 10 euros. And we're adding because I know that I will be buying some shorts and some summer clothes for my toddler, so I just need it. So now we have 25 in here as well. My husband did buy something for him, but we didn't use this envelope, so he just bought it from his side, so that's fine. So buffer is totally empty because I did add it to my banking account. And utilities is the one that has 2 euro bills and 2 euro coins for the savings challenge. And Christmas challenge is getting its 1 euro. So 1 euro adding to this. For now, I'm just going to be putting it away later on. And we are coloring in the 1 euro, which means this is going for Christmas. And Christmas envelope will also be stuffed later on in this month because I'm trying to add 5 euros per month to this one. 1 month ahead, we are, I think, yeah, so here we have 3 months ahead, but we have already a little bit in there. But that's actually the next big goal that I have, which is emergency fund. Same with 1 month ahead. Credit card is getting anything because I haven't spent anything of their vacation is done, and nothing in here. So 40 euros is going back into my bank because I didn't have technically in the bank, but it's going for next week's spending, and we are done. And if we are done, it means that this video has come to the end. And I just wanted to say thank you for joining me for this video on this beautiful day. And I hope that it's sunny and shiny and summery in the place that you are living. And finally, I'm so happy that it is with us, because although I am not the best person for heat, I'm happy that we have sunny days and we don't have rain and clouds and rainstorms. So that's a good thing, and we're not living in 99% autumn feeling, so that's great for that. But thank you for joining me. We will see you in next week's video. And I also did film for a new type of video, which is how I budget, so that will be coming up. I did have something similar when I started this YouTube channel, but it's a little bit outdated, so I decided to make a new one with the new settings and things like that. So stay tuned for that. I don't know when it's coming up, but it's a little bit longer one, so I have to edit and upload it a little, and it will take a little longer, but we're done with cash stuffing. So thank you for joining me again, and we'll see you in my next video.